Ghanshyam Tiwari, I might want to start with you on Akhilesh Yadav finally deciding to land up at the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra. It was a very strategic move. SP waited until seat sharing formula was drawn out. After everything was settled, now we see Akhilesh taking part and even speaking on stage saying, BJP ko hatao, desh ko bachao. So what does this do to the SP strength allying with the Congress for Uttar Pradesh?
Good evening, Nabila, to you, my esteemed co-panelists and the viewers. There are three things that are important. One, that right from the beginning, we maintained that India alliance will be strong, and the moment seat sharing is decided, Samajwadi Party will combine the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra and PDA Yatra. The message is the same, that our nation belongs to the future of youth, not a future of paper leaks that BJP has guaranteed year after year since 2017. Our nation belongs to the power of women, not a model that has turned Beti Bachao into Rapist Bachao from Gujarat to IIT BHU. Our nation stands for farmers, the Annadata, not the model where BJP is using drones to fire at the farmers. Farmers are losing life, their eyesight, and BJP is laughing a monstrous laugh. So now that the two parties have taken up this yatra in Uttar Pradesh, the message will not only go in Uttar Pradesh but across the nation. BJP has so far fooled the narrative by saying that, in Uttar Pradesh they will win.
Do you believe, Mr. Tiwari, that had this alliance or the seat-sharing pact been drawn out a little earlier, your ally, RLD's Jayant Chaudhary, would have stayed with you, wouldn't have defected? He has taken a jibe at Rahul Gandhi saying, now please don't go to Agra and Mathura and say the youth here are getting drunk. We won't take that well. He was your ally until a few weeks ago.
We have the India alliance, Nabila, and on the other hand, it's not an NDA alliance anymore because nobody knows how many parties are there. It is NSA, Narendra Surrender Alliance, an alliance of parties who are on one side Mr. Narendra Modi and other side parties such as Jayant Chaudhary's party or Nitish Kumarji's party who have surrendered in front of this Narendra Surrender Alliance, or Mr. Shinde or Ajit Pawar. So this Narendra Surrender Alliance cannot match the transparent alliance of equal parties who have a common mission that the youth should be empowered, that India does not belong to a future of toxic model of bringing religion instead of talking about education, employment, empowerment.
All right, we heard you. You say what you may, but the same NSA or NDA, whatever you may call it, in whichever way or style, has managed to win for 10 long years. Prime Minister Modi still continues to be the I could say the tallest very easily here because he's been rated as the world's most popular leader. And that's not an easy task to achieve. I can't remember the last Prime Minister of India who's been glorified globally to that extent. I will come to you, but let me allow Pragya to take on jibes coming in from SP leader, SP spokesperson Pragya. You may want to counter that it's all about Modi and will remain about Modi. That many alliance partners, nobody remembers anymore how many parties belong to you or are associated with you. Your focus is not for the youth of the country, it's all for glorifying Modi. Allegations against the BJP. How would you look at Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra today with Akhilesh and Rahul coming together?
A very good evening to you, Nabila. And whatever my friend wants to say to me, I'm always going to be a well-wisher of Ghanshyam. And that is why I will give him some data that he seems to have missed out on between the last time UP ke ladke came together. In fact, the lowest ever vote share tally of Samajwadi Party was when last this UP ke ladke happened. Do you know how low it went with both the Samajwadi and the Congress contesting in Uttar Pradesh together? 21.8%, the lowest ever. And it jumped up to 32% the minute you said bye-bye to the Congress. So Ghanshyam, call us whatever names you like, but the fact is that I don't need to defend Prime Minister Modi ji because the entire country is doing that for him. I also don't need to defend the policies of Bharatiya Janata Party because on ground in Uttar Pradesh, the state where you and your party belong to, it is the areas which needed development the most, which belong to your leaders. Mainpuri, how developed was it till the Bharatiya Janata Party came in? For Congress, I can talk about Amethi and Raebareli. Even getting them connected to a major motorway was done by Bharatiya Janata Party, and that is why year after year, election after election, the vote share of BJP has increased. In fact, the vote share increases after a term in power proves that we are working on the development agenda, which is being supported by all the people in the state itself. So, and the percentage of women voting for BJP also is higher, which means that the Samajwadi rule, the so-called Samajwadi rule, was actually hellish for women to survive in. I remember a time where Uttar Pradesh, where your studio is right now, Nabila, was the no-go zone because women could not even step out after sunset. So these are the changes which have happened after BJP came into power, and that's exactly why, like I said, as record shows, 2024 will be a record number of votes coming BJP's way.
All right.